Hi everybody, this is Jerry, Ultimate Power Gamer, coming to you from Unique Gifts and Games in Grays Lake, Illinois. I'm joined by my friend here, Alex.
Hello.
We're going to be doing a 1,500 point demo game of Kings of War. So that's it. We'll see you in just a second. Okay, here we are again, and just was going to give you a quick brief look at our table that we're playing over. This is a height 1 hill we have right here. Here we have a level 4 forest, difficult terrain. Here we have another level 4 forest, difficult terrain. Third level 4 forest, difficult terrain. This is a height 4 blocking terrain. And over here on this side of the table we have 2 more height 1 hills. Alex is playing Kingdom of Men, and here's a quick look at his army. He's got a chieftain on Direfang right here. That has the gift of the deceiver, and he also has ensorcelled armor. He's got a magus on mount with Bane Chant and the inspiring talisman. He's got 2 units, regiment Sons of Kurgan, that also have the guise of the deceiver. He has 2 regiments of horse raiders, and then he has 1 unit of mounted sons, 1 regiment of mounted sons, and they have the potion of the caterpillar, so they have Pathfinder. As far as my army goes, Kingdom of Men, I have coming at you. This is the captain. You guys know him from the last battle report I did. He's just a living legend. Here we have a wizard who's armed with the inspiring talisman, and he also has Bane Chant and Heal and Wind Blast and Fireball and Lightning Ball. He's just loaded. We've got 3 war engines here. We have 2 siege and 1 cannon. We have a troop of mounted scouts. We have a horde of arquebuses. They are armed with a jar of 4 winds that gives them an extra 12-inch range to their shooting. We have a horde of knights that also have the Pathfinder, the forget what that is. What is that? Potion of the Caterpillar, thank you. And then we have a regiment of mounted sergeants. So give us a second, we're going to roll for size, and we'll be right back with you. Okay, we are all set up now. Basically what we do is we have the Kingdom of Men won the side, and we picked this side. So here's my army with the setup. I've got my horde. I've got my 2 war engines here, third one there, my arquebuses, the captain, and my wizard, mounted scouts, mounted sergeants. Over here on this side, I'm corrected. This is actually, I think I said Kingdom of Men. This is the Varangur. So we actually have the horse riders, we have the mounted magus, we have 2 Sons of Kurgan, we have the Direfang chief, we have mounted sons, and then we have way down there on the very end, we have another horse raider. So what I'm going to do before we actually roll to see who goes first, I'm going to take a roll here. The captain's going to use his tactical mind, and I get to reposition 3 of my units. Yay! So give me just a second, I'm going to make this Okay, so basically all the captain did was reposition slightly his shooting units here on the hill. We're about to do the roll to see who goes first, so here we go. I got a 6. I will be taking the first turn. We will be right back. Okay, so Kingdom of Men, turn 1. We're going to start out by taking this horde of knights, and they're going to do an at the double and move 16 inches, which happens to be right there at the edge of that marker. So we're going to move them up. Boom. Boom at the double. Let's see. Next thing we're going to do, this unit of mounted sergeants is going to, this unit of mounted scouts first, excuse me, is going to go ahead and move forward. They have a move of 9. They're going to move forward 4 inches, like that, and they're going to pivot to look that way. Mounted sergeants here are just going to move forward to right here and pivot like that. Whoops. The cannon is not going to move, and the wizard is not going to move. Or actually, excuse me, I take that back. The wizard will move. I changed my mind. He is going to just move to here. The captain right here is going to move 10 inches. Whoops. To go right here. And that is our movement phase. That's going to take us to shooting. So for the shooting phase, we already have our target in mind.
I bet you do, Gary.
We did, but oh no, where I was going to shoot, I really can't shoot like I wanted to, but that's okay. I've got my arquebuses. They have the jar for wind, so they have longer shoot range. They are going to actually go shoot their 20 shots at that unit right there of Sons of Corrigan. So that's 20 shots. We've got 20 dice right here. I'm giving a shout out to Cool Guy Nation because he does all his dice with one hand while he's filming. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that. So actually, I don't think I can. So I'm gonna stop for a second while I make the roll.
3, 4.
Okay, so we got a total of 1, 2, 3, 4,
5.
5 hits. Yay for me. All right, so I'm gonna take this down. And I am piercing 2. They are defense 5. So we need 3s. So I did a mighty 4 wounds to them. Okay, you can just put a die on there with a 4. I'm also going to ahead and take these mounted scouts. They are going to also shoot at them. So they have 7 shots. That's 5, 7, needing 5s. I hit another 2 times. No piercing on this because I was silly and didn't Bane Chant first, but that's okay. They need 5s. Look at that. I got another wound. And because I can, perhaps, maybe, hopefully. Nope, I cannot. That's out of range, but that is in range, so I will do that. We are going to do a lightning bolt from here onto his wizard over there. So needing 4s. Got 3 hits. He's defense. What's your defense for your wizard?
Defense is 5.
So I need 4s. And got 3 wounds. So he has 3 wounds on him. Just put a die next to him. Okay, now the fun shots. We are going to take my cannon. Let's check a line of sight here. My cannon can see that unit. I've got 1 shot at a 5 shooting at the horses over there. I rolled a 1. I missed. I'm going to go ahead and take these 2 siege engines. They're going to go their shots at that same mounted sun or the same Suns unit. So they need 5s. And I got 2 misses. That is the end of my shooting phase, so we're going to make some nerve tests. What's the nerve for your wizard there, your Magnus?
Magnus on the mount is 11, 13.
So here we go, rolling for him. I rolled a cocked. I rolled a 5 and a 1. 6, that's only a 9, so he's fine. What's your Suns?
The Suns are 16, 18.
16, 18, doubtful. That's a 7, nothing. So that's the end of the Kingdom of Men turn. So here we are coming up with the Varangur turn 1. And Alex has decided to charge my Horde of Knights with his Horse Raiders, so he's going to go ahead and move that in. We already checked the range, and they're easily in. Okay. Next, he decided to move both of his units of Sons of Corrigan up 10 inches. He already marked that, so there's the first one. And now the second one. That's fine. And he's going to move his mounted sons right there, okay. And then he's going to move his, the big nasty guy right there, straight ahead. Okay, now he's got his horse raiders over here on this end. He was going to do 16 inches straight across. I'll measure it for you.
Okay.
Just to speed things up. They're going to go 16 inches. Straight ahead, blah, 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 blah. And they can make a 90 degree. So pivot, they're going to end up like that. And that's going to take us... Oh, no, you got your wizard to move still.
Oh,
you
yeah,
said you're
that's
going to
right.
move them.
He's moving right... He doesn't matter.
Right there.
I'm gonna move it
right there. That's
right
fine,
here.
too.
Yep.
Okay, so we're going to go to the shooting phase. The shooting he has right now...
Bane Chant on that.
He's going to Bane Chant his horse raiders. You got 2 dice. You need 4s. And they are Bane Chanted. You have no other shooting, so it's going to take us straight to hand-to-hand combat. How many attacks do your horse raiders have?
The horse raiders... 14.
14, okay, and what's your melee?
4, 6... 4 plus.
So 4 plus. He's got 14 attacks needing 4 plus.
4 plus, they go right up. 3 plus.
Whoops, how many you got?
10, 12. Can I use 2 more?
Sure, here's 2 of mine. There you go. So he's going to roll. He's looking for 4s. And let's see how many 4s you got. So how many hits is that total?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
So 8 hits. All right. He is thunderous 1, and he's crushing 1 because of Bane Chant. So I am defense 5. He's looking for 3s. And that's how many?
2, 4, 6, 7.
So 7 wounds on me. 7 wounds on me. This will be my temporary thing until I get my dice back. 6 and a 1. Okay. Now you're rolling. Go ahead and roll your nerve.
All right, let's roll the nerve.
Roll that nerve.
Oh, it's 9.
9, and nowhere near me. I am fine, so you're going to go ahead and bounce your inch back off of me.
Yep.
And that brings us to the end of the Varangur turn 1. With the Kingdom of Men turn 2, we're going to start off with our Horde of Knights here. They're going to do a counter charge. Bang, bang, under that Horse Raider unit. All these are just going to stay still because they want to shoot. This mounted scout unit is going to charge those guys. It's a front charge, those sons of Corrigan. So they're just going to move, blah, 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 blah. Charge. This unit right here of mounted sergeants is just going to move backwards 4.5 inches. So I'm going to pick up and put my front right there. Oh, good, that does put me out of the wood. So they're going to be right there. Oh, one thing to check. 16-inch charge. Yeah, can't get away from that. This wizard is going to go ahead and move to here. This guy, the captain, he is just going to move over to right here. And we're going to go to the shooting phase. For starters, we're going to take the wizard and we're going to try to Bane Chant this horde.
No.
They are not Bane Chanted with a double snake eyes. Okay? So now we have 2 shots. Both siege engines are going to go with his mounted sons. So 2 shots needing 5s. Hit 1. Siege engines, just a second. Siege artillery, rather. D6 plus 2. Blast. So that is 4 hits. 1, 2, 3, 4. And they are piercing 2, so I need 3s. So I got a whole whopping 1 wound on your mounted sergeant, or mounted sons.
Okay.
Then I have 1 cannon shot at them, which didn't hit. Darn. Okay, we're gonna hold for a second because I've got my I've got some shots from my arquebuses. So give me just a second. Okay, I rolled my 20 shots for my arquebuses and I only hit 6 times.
On these guys, correct?
No, on these guys.
Oh, on those guys.
Okay, I am gonna need a 3. And I got 1, 2, 3 total. So he's up to 4. That is just horrendous. But that's how the cookie crumbles sometimes. So here we go. Rolling, I need a 16, 18. And that is a 6, that's a 10, that's nothing. So that's over. Over here, we're gonna go to hand-to-hand combat. We're gonna start with our lovely dudes there. That's 7 attacks. I need 5s to hit. And I did not roll. Oh, 1 hit, I'm sorry. And a 5 to wound, and nothing. So they're gonna go ahead and back their 1 inch. Bip. I gotta use 2 hands for dice again, so give me just a... Okay, so right here we had the Horde of Knights charge into the Horse Raiders. I did a total of 20 hits, and I ended up doing a total of 11 wounds. So I'm about to make that wonderful roll. Let's see what we do. What's the nerve on the Horse Raiders?
The Horse Raiders' nerve is 1416.
1416. I'm at 11. 11 and 9 is 20. He is within inspiring range of the wizard. So I have to re-roll that. And I rolled a 7. That's an 18. So they go bye-bye.
Yeah.
Okay, well.
This unit is now just going to reposition. They're just going to pivot and look like that. And we're about to go into the Varangur turn 2. We are back with Varangur turn 2. His sons of Kerrigan are going to go ahead and charge right there, exactly right.
Arg.
And these mounted sons are going to charge my mounted sergeants, and he's got more than enough range and can see and all that fun stuff, so he moves them right in. They don't care about the woods because they have the potion of the caterpillar, so they have Pathfinder. Over here, his unit of Horse Raiders is just going to move forward 16 inches, which is right there. And then he's going to pivot him a little bit, right there. Okay.
That's right.
He's going to move, you said you were going to move your...
He moves up
Darwood.
12.
Yep. 12 inches straight ahead. So that puts you
Actually, I'm gonna move him.
9 inches.
Right.
I got you. So 9 inches right here. Nope, can't pivot.
Can't
Straight
pivot.
ahead. And he was going to move his sons.
I'm just pivoting these guys.
Oh, you're just going to pivot them? You're not going to move them?
Oh yeah, that's right. I can move them.
But no. 5. So you go straight up to that way if you want to. And then you pivot. There you go. So they're right there. And you said you were going to put your wizard up on the hill?
Yep.
And that's good. All right, so we're going to go, get this out of the way, we're going to go to the shooting phase. What is your wizard going to do with his shooty?
Yeah. I'm gonna do the lightning bolt on that.
Lightning bolt my horde of knights. Go for it.
So that's out of 4s?
Need 4s. And he got 2 hits. Piercing 1, I'm defense 5, so you need 4s. And he got 1 wound, so I'm up to 8. That is the only shooting, so go ahead and make that roll. Nerve test. And he rolled a 9, not quite enough. Okay, we're going to go to hand-to-hand combat. Where do you want to
20
start?
though, right? What is it at? You're at
21, 23.
21, 23.
And you rolled a 9 for 17.
Yeah, no.
Which combat you want to start first?
Let's, I want to do this combat.
Okay, so you got 20 attacks, hitting on 3s.
Here's all 20.
Okay. You got 2 hands, and you having trouble with all those dice? Come on now. Gosh. All right, we're looking for 3s. I love the 1s. I love the 2s. That unit might survive, doubt it. And there's another 2 and a 1.
Yep.
Okay, you're crushing 2. I'm only defense 3, so you need anything but a 1.
Oh my goodness.
And that's cocked. Just reroll that 1. Doesn't matter. 6, so yeah, that's in there.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
All right, snake eyes. Oh, I would have laughed so much. He wiped them out, so I'm going to go ahead and remove these guys. They're gone. Do you want to go forward D6 or do you want to turn? Or pivot to face? What do you want to do?
Let me see if the D6 will get me out of your range. I highly
No,
doubt it.
D6 will not get you out of
Yeah,
my
I'm
range.
just going to...
Pivot to face?
Yep, pivot to face.
Okay. That's going to bring us over here to this combat. You have, I think, 20 attacks for your mounted sons. Is that correct?
Mounted sons... Yes.
20 attacks hitting on 3s. So here we go. And I like the 1s and 2s here too.
Not
And
good.
one more 1. Okay, and you are Thunder's 2, crushing 1. I'm only defense 4, so anything but a 1. I love that I see a 1. I see 2 1s. So what's that?
2, 4, 6, 7.
So I've got 7 wounds on me. I'm at 13, 15. Go ahead. 2 dice for my nerve test. That is a 12. Reroll because I'm within range of my captain. 7 and 7 is 14. I am wavered. Back thee back an inch from me, son.
Okay.
With your mounted sons. So they're going to go back an inch. And we're going to stop because we're going to get ready to go to the Kingdom of Men turn 3. This horde of knights over here is going to do a charge on this Sun's unit. So we're just going to go ahead and move them straight in. Yada, 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 yada. So we're right there on the charge. This wizard, he is just going to kind of move to right here. That's a good spot for him. Take this over here because they've got 8 wounds on them. This whole cluster here is just going to stand still. They're not going to move. Over here, my mounted sergeants are going to move backwards 4.5 inches. So we're going to go back 4.5 inches to right here. And they're going to pivot like that. We're doing this because we want to make sure both of these units, if they charge me, are in my front, and I believe they are. So he can charge me, but he's got to charge me in the front. Let's see. The captain, in his infinite wisdom, just in case for his nerve chest on everybody, he's just going to back. Actually, I think to about right there. Let me check a couple ranges real quick. I'm within range of them. They can't see me. Oh, that would be so awesome if I gave that to you, because you'd probably do that all day long, wouldn't you? He's going to move back right to there. So I'm within 9 inches of them, and I'm within 9 inches of this thing. Okay, that's going to take us to the shooting phase. Let's see, my shooting phase this time, not that I really need it, but I'm going to do it anyway. My wizard is going to turn to face this way. He's going to try to bane chant those knights. Actually, no, he's not. I take that back. He's going to go ahead and do lightning bolt 3 on that unit of suns. And I got one cut. So he got 3 hits. He needs 4s to wound. I got 1 whole wound. That puts him at a 6. Yay! Okay, we're going to also take... Oh! You know, I just noticed something I didn't think about. I can't actually see them where I wanted to because the height 1's in the way. Right. So I can't shoot at that, but that's okay. This siege artillery is going to shoot at that general. So 1 shot at a 5. He didn't hit. This siege artillery and this cannon are both going to shoot at the mounted suns. So we're going to go siege artillery first, and it misses. The cannon misses. My artillery is so awesome. Okay, the last shooting I have is going to be 20 shots here. They're going to go, we're going to unload on that mounted, on the, Sons of Karagon, so give me just a moment. I'll be right back. Okay, so my lovely arquebus has unloaded their 20 shots on that unit of suns, and I only did 6 total wounds. So I have a total of 8 on them. So here we go. We're going to take that nerve tester, a 16, 18. I rolled a 7, and an 8 is a 15. Ah! 1 shy. I needed to waver them. Okay, we're going to go to hand-to-hand combat. I've got my knights that just charged in here. They've got 32 attacks. Give me just a moment. I'll be right back. Okay, the mighty knights charged in and did a total of 8 wounds. So we're going to roll against his sons. They are a total of 16, 18?
Yep.
16, 18. Let's see what we get here. I rolled a 6, and 8 is a 14. That's not quite enough, so I'm going to go ahead and back my inch back. And that's going to go ahead and take us to the start of turn 3 for the Varangur, because I know it's there. Okay, his sons are going to do a combined charge on my Horde of Knights. Both of them, they just charge right in there, easy. And just center them up, that's good. Okay, and then he's also going to do a combined charge with his mounted sons and his horse raiders on my mounted sergeants here. I'll get that in for you. This guy's going to come right here. They're going to go right there. Yep. And then, oh my goodness, Mr. Direfang guy is going to do a charge, but you're going to hit the center.
Oh,
He's going to charge my arquebuses on the hill. Then you're going to get your tape measure. So remember, you can't go more than 8 inches.
Yep.
His wizard is going to try to move into position to be able to lightning bolt, which you easily can do that. Yep. That takes us to the shooting phase. So you got 4 lightning bolts. He's going to try to go at the captain. He did not. Oh, he hit 1 time. I'm defense 5, so you need a 4. And he did not do any wounds. So that's going to take us straight to hand to hand. Where do you want to go first?
Let's do this first.
Okay, so he's got a total of 40 attacks against my knights, needing 3s to hit.
This is the first 20.
First 20. I like that I see some 1s and 2s. Yeah, and you got, there's one more 1 in there. And what's that clear one? Is that a 1?
Yep, that is a 1.
Okay, so you
2,
are...
4, 6, 8, 10, 11.
12 hits? No.
Oh, 12.
12 hits?
Thank you.
Okay, you are crushing 2.
But that's only the first 20.
But let's go ahead and roll this so we don't have to forget. So you got 12. You need 3s. So these 12 dice, you need 3s.
All right.
So, taking out the 1s and 2s. And that 1 more 2. So that's going to be 3, 6. I took 7, so I'm up to 15. Whoops. I'm up to 15. Go ahead and roll the second one.
Roll a little better.
Looking for 3s. I see some 1s and 2s. There's another 2. Right there.
Oh, thank you.
It looks like everything else is a hit, so now you're looking for 3s again, so roll all those dice. And take out the 1s and 2s again. And how many total? Wait a minute, that clear one, is that a 3 or
3.
is that a, okay.
3, 6, 9, 10, 11.
11, so I am up to a whopping 26. Woo, I'm at 21, 23. Let's go, 2 dice, looking for snake
Anything
eyes.
but snake eyes?
Nope, we're looking for snake eyes twice. One more time.
No snake eyes, no snake eyes.
Oh, he knocked out my knights, finally. Okay, so I'm going to take this horde off. Now, you have the... You can either move forward a d6, move back a d3, or you can pivot. But which one? What do you want to do with the guys?
I think I'm going to just go ahead and move forward d6.
Okay, so this guy's d6 forward.
Yeah, d6.
They move 1 inch forward. Yay.
And the other ones?
4 inches forward. So 1 inch and 4 inches. And you're still right over there. Okay. Over here, the other big nasty blah. You got 20 attacks from your mounted sons. They only need 3s. So here we go, 20 attacks needing 3s. And there's a 2 that's cocked. Reroll that one. And that's another 2, so yay. And there's a 2. There's a 2. So I think those are hits. So.
2. Yep.
All right, so roll those hits. So now we're looking for anything but a 1. And I like that there's some 1s. No,
nope,
2s are good. But I see a 1 right there. So how many is that?
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12.
12. That puts me at a 19. I'm at 13, 15. Go ahead and roll these. If you want to, go ahead.
No,
well,
just roll.
do like that.
Yeah.
Roll one more time. I want a snake eyes, please. I want to see a snake eyes. No! So these guys are wiped off the table also. So I'm going to take them and put them over here. Same choice over here. Moving forward to D6, moving back with a D3. Okay, so you want to pivot these guys? Now you're going to have to do a complete pivot because you can't be inside yourself. So you're going to have to do something like that for them. And then these guys, you want to do the same?
Yep.
Okay. Big General.
He doesn't get that many attacks, does he? He gets 10.
10 attacks. Wow. Needing 3s. And he is he elite?
Which general is that?
He's a top.
Oh, I think he's elite, I think. Yeah, he's elite.
He's elite.
Okay. So 10 attacks, re-rolling 1s, needing 3s. So
needing
2 1s,
3s, you said?
need 3s. So I see another 1 right there.
Roll the 1.
Okay, those missed. So you did a total of
2, 4, 6.
6. Okay. Anything but a 1. So you did a total of, looks
5.
like 5 wounds to me. All right, I'm a 20-22. Roll that.
Max cards.
Nope, I am okay. Here we are at the top of the Kingdom of Men's turn forward. Not looking too good, but we're going to see if we can salvage a little something out of here. The captain decides that he's going to be all balls to the wall and like, He-Man. He is going to make a charge on this mounted sons unit. So here we go. I'm just going to go ahead and move him in because he's got plenty of move. The arquebuses, they're riled up. They're going to do a counter charge on Mr. Direfang dude here, so they move in there. The war engines are just going to reposition. Da-da-da-da-da. They're all going to do a turn. Da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. So that they can turn and see the lovely stuff over there. And the wizard here is just going to kind of reposition himself about right there. We're good with that. Actually, right there. Okay, so we're going to go to the shooting phase. The only shooting I have. He is going to try to Bane chant the arquebuses. So here we go. They are luckily Bane chanted. It's maybe picking up for me. All right, let's see if the arquebuses are any good with their hand-to-hand. Okay, so the Valiant Men arquebuses, they charge in and did a whopping 2 wounds to the ensorcelled armed lord. So we're going to roll. He's got a stupid nerve, so basically I need boxcars to do anything here. And, oh my god, I saw a 10 and got happy for a second. Oh well, not enough to do anything, so they back their inch and probably soon to die. Aha! The captain, being the stalwart gentleman he's got a total of 4 attacks. 3 attacks, actually. He needs 3s to hit. And I rolled a whopping 2. He is crushing 1, so I need 4s to do any wounds. And I did do 1 wound. Yay! That takes away the Thunder's charge.
That's what you wanted to do.
That is what I wanted to do, so let's see what I can do to them. I need boxcars again. And, oh, I saw the 6. It's just teasing me. I rolled a 10.
Move that over to...
Yeah, so that's a 6. So that's the end of my turn 4. We are going to go to Varangur turn 4. Hold on. Okay, so here we go. Start of Varangur turn 4. We're going to have both foot units are going to charge. No. The way that works is these guys would move in.
Okay.
And that you could both see, so you're going to slide over.
Okay.
And I would align to you.
Sorry.
And you're right there. That's fine. This guy is going to countercharge, move back in.
Yep.
These guys are going to countercharge, move back in. He was just going to move these guys over and up a little bit. Your wizard, you just need to be within 12 to do a Bane chant. 12 inches is right there, so just, yep, perfect. We're going to go to the shoot, doesn't matter.
Yeah, right there.
We're going to go to the shooting phase. 2 dice, he's trying to Bane chant. 2 dice, Bane chant. And they are Bane chanted. Takes us to hand-to-hand combat. Where do you want to start?
Let's do with the big guy.
Okay, so you got 10 attacks. Needing 3s. Rerolling 1s because you're elite.
So I get rid of these 2.
All right. And you need
2, 4.
7, anything. And looks like that's a bit what? 6 total wounds. Puts me up to 11. Roll it.
5, 6, 7. Yeah, 6.
So 6, I'm at 11. 11, that's 17, so I'm fine. So you back off your inch. I'm up to 11. Where do you want to go next?
I will go here.
Just roll 20. I would actually just say roll snake eyes because there's no way I survived that, but let's go for it. So you got 20 attacks, needing 3s. Taking out the 1s and 2s.
That's kind of bad, though.
Doesn't matter. I doubt that he'll be able to survive this, even with those bad rolls. And then anything, roll those, anything but a 1. So I see 3 1s. 3, 1 more. So how many is that?
2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
10, I'm a 10, 12. You want to roll the old 20 or you want to just roll snake eyes?
I'm not going to roll snake eyes. So let's do this.
And roll one more time. Oh, I saw 1. Okay, so he's going to be out. Your choice, oops, your choices here are the same. You want to move D6 forward, backwards, or D3 backwards, or pivot to face.
Can they, real quick question, since it was a single model, can they continue?
You can do, if you go the D6, you're not going to make it. Even if you roll a 6, you're not going to make it to them. But you could, for turn 5, if you want to go D6 forward, both of them, you can do that.
Yeah, I'll just move.
So roll a D6. So who's first?
We'll just do this one.
Okay. They move forward 5, so they're going to stop there, and there go 2. So that's about right there. Okay. You already did this one?
Yep.
Right here. 20 attacks. Have at it. Needing 3s.
Yeah.
And taking out the 1s and 2s. I see a few 1s and 2s. There's a 1. And there's a 1. And there's a 2. And there's a 1. Okay, so those are the hits. And you lost your thunders, but your crushing 1, Bane chanted, is crushing 2, so you need 3s. Oh, I like this.
Oh, goodness.
So we only look for 3s. I see lots of 1s and 2s. There's a 4. So that's a total of 6. All right, I might survive this. I'm an 11-13. That is Snake Eyes. You can't back off of me that much, but that's okay. He did. Okay, here we are, the start of Kingdom of Men turn 5. The arquebuses decide to do a countercharge on the Lord. The Valiant Captain, he's going to show you how it's done. He's going to decide to countercharge back on the mounted sons. Then the 3 war engines are going to unload on the horse raiders. So the cannon's going to be first. 1 shot needing a 5. There's no cover because more than 50% is exposed. Cocked, come on, we need a 5. No. And we got 2 shots from both of the siege artillery, both needing 5s. I hit them both. That is awesome. Makes me feel good. D6 apiece. We rolled an 11 plus 4. That's 15. I'll be right back after our rollies.
Well, I can't make.
Okay, the war engines decided they were going to just like blow into this, so they did a total of 14 wounds to the horse raiders here. We're hoping – their nerve won't hold, but let's see. We don't want snake eyes. We're rolling for it. 11, 13. 11, 13. 11, 13. 11, 13. 11, 13. 11, 13. 11, 13. 11, 13. 11, 13. 11, 13. 11, 13. 11, 13. 11, 13. 11, 13. 11, 13. 11, 13. 11, 13. 11, 13. 11, 13. 11, 13. 11, 13. 11, 13. 11, 13. 11, 13. 11, 13. 11, 13. 11, 13. 11, 13. 11, 13. 11, 13. 11, 13. 11, 13. 11, 13. 11, 13. 11, 13. 11, 13. 11, 13. 11, 13. 11, 13. 11, 13. 11, 13. 11, 13. 11, 13. 11, 13. 11, 13. 11, 13. 11, 13. 11, 13. 11, 13. 11, 13. 11, 13. 11, 13. 11, 13. 11, 13. 11, 13. 11, 13. 11, 13. 11, 13. 11, Oh my God, I saw the one. That's a 5. That's enough to get them off here. So we're going to remove them. They go bye-bye.
There we go.
Taking us to the hand-to-hand. Well, the Valiant Captain, we're going to do him first. He's got his 3 attacks, needing 3s. He got 2 hits, crushing 1, needing 4s. 1 wound. There goes that thunder. Oh, you lost it anyway. You're at a 7.
Yep.
Actually, I need boxcars here. And that will be 5, not enough. So he's going to go ahead and back his little 1 inch again. And the 20 attacks there. The arquebuses, give me a second. I'll be right back. Okay, the arquebuses are just fired up by what the captain did. They did a total of 5 wounds. That puts Mr. Lord there up to 7, so let's roll it. It'd be nice to at least waver him. Oh, 8 and 7 is a fit. That's nothing. Can't do anything enough to him. So they back there.
Because he's a 15-17.
No, he is a. Oh, he's a 15-17.
Yeah. So re-roll that, please.
No, I wavered you. Don't re. Okay, here's how this fun stuff goes. So the arquebuses were able to waver the big bad Direfang Lord, but he has Headstrong and Fury. Let's roll a D6 to see if your Headstrong kicks in, and it does, but that wouldn't have mattered anyway because he's furious. He's going to do a combined charge here, so we've got 1 in the front. Put his 7 over here. We've got there in the flank, and this unit here, they're going to be in the front right there. Okay, and of course he's going to do a counter charge here. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, what do we got there? You're going to do a Bane Chant on your knights again.
Sure.
2 dice.
Yep.
And they are Bane Chanted again. Taking us to hand-to-hand combat, where do you want to start first?
Let's do the flank.
What, so you're going to do this one?
Yeah, that unit.
Okay, so that's 40. Ugh, you wanted to do the big. Do the little 10 and 20. Because they're probably dead anyway, but let's see what we got. I've already got 11 wounds on me. Actually, if you just wanted to roll Snake Eyes, because you've got 40, 60, 70 attacks on me. Yeah, needing 3s, all of them. So who was that? Was that the guy?
Yeah.
So re-roll 2 of those because they were 1s. Well, that's nice. So he did. So those are hits. Roll the wounds. Anything. So you owe 2, 4, 5. So I'm up to a 16. Now you got 20 attacks from that. I'm at a 16 right now.
I dropped the dice.
That's okay. Just roll that.
Grab a bag of dice and add 1 more.
So you need 3s. So you take out the 1s and 2s. Is that, yeah. Okay, so those are the hits. Anything but a 1 to wound. I'm at a 16. So take those couple of 1s out.
2, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14.
14. I'm up to a 30. Roll it. Just Snake Eyes. I would have laughed if it would have been. I am too far away for the re. Oh, let me check. I believe I'm too far away for the reroll.
How you doing?
I am too far away for the reroll, so they're just
We were
gone.
doing that, remember?
Yeah, I know. I was checking the range. I'm too far away. So these guys are gone. I'm just going to take them off the table.
I opened it. I got that list.
And what do you want to do?
Either just to do the other thing or all of them. We'll talk about that tonight. I can shoot you an email.
You're kind of limited because you have some overlapping going on.
So let's just move them in. And
well, he can move D6 forward if you want to.
Yeah.
On the table, please. He gets a 6, so he's got to stop just shy of an inch right there. Those guys are actually, well, you can't because they're, no,
Oh,
you're
yeah,
right
because
there.
they're overlapping, yeah.
And those guys can't get any closer? All right, the good hand-to-hand over here.
Bring some more up.
Okay, how many do we have here?
20. Needing 3s. You just don't really want to hold your own dice in your hand, huh?
No, I don't.
Okay, here we go, needing 3s. Taking out the 1s and 2s. And 1. And there's a 1. So those look, oh, there's a 2. That looks like those are all right, those are all hits. And you are crushing 2 because of Bane Chant, so you need 3s again. Oh, I love the 1s and 2. Oh, that's 6 cocked, 1 cocked. And that didn't go. So you need 3s again. So take out all the 1s and 2s.
I already rolled 20.
Yeah, no, this is the wound. This you're
Okay.
taking out. Yeah. So take this out and that out. These are the and that and that one. So you got 3, 6, 7. That puts me at a 12. I'm a 13, 15. Roll those dice. 13, 15. That's a 5.
Yep.
11. I'm a 16. Reroll it. And he is gone. He goes away. You can move forward D6, stay where you are, turn and pivot, any of that stuff.
Well, doesn't he get to charge through another model? If
You can go,
model?
you're right. You can go D6 closer. 6
I'm
inches.
still
If you get a
short.
6, you're going to be short, but go for it.
Yeah, whatever.
You go 6. Well, the nice thing about that, so we're going to go to the top of turn 6 for the Kingdom. Okay, Kingdom of Men turn 6. The only thing I have going for me now, I've got 2 war engines that can shoot. This cannon is going to take 1 shot at the mounted sun, so 1 shot at a 5, and didn't hit. This siege artillery, oops, there it is. This siege artillery is going to take a shot at the wizard there, 1 shot at a 6, and no. That's the end of my turn 6, and basically, I'm just going to do this. We're not even going to stop. He is going to charge that, gone. He is going to charge that, gone. He is going to charge this, combo charge, gone, gone. And I'm going to say he wipes it all out, and that's a good game.
Good game, Jerry.
All right. Shake a
Thank
hand.
you.
We don't even need to do victory points because I have nothing left on the table. We'll be in the post game in just a second. Okay, that was a great game. Wonderful victory for the Varangur. We didn't even have to add up the victory points because basically he tabled me. What do you think about that game, Alex?
I like it a lot. I know I'm just learning, but I think you were giving me some pointers along the way. That helps. The game is enjoyable. Really do like the Vanguard. I think they're the chaos.
They're tough.
They're like 40k. I mean, sorry, not 40k, but fantasy chaos like it used to be. I feel like really good medium with this.
Okay.
It's a good straightforward army for a beginner.
Yeah.
You move forward and crush. That's
Crush.
what you have to do.
This is his 3rd game. He did a very good job. We'll have to see if we can up it up for him and get him a little bit more into it, and we'll have to have maybe another rematch.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Great game.
Great game. Thanks
Thank
for playing.
you.
See you next